Welcome back to Heads Up SA, the channel where we break down South Africa's politics so you don't have to. Today we are diving into Julius Malema's take on the ANC's future, and trust me, this one is explosive. On the EFF's own podcast, Julius Malema made it clear the ANC is not just declining, it's on the road to insignificance. He said the EFF has already started cashing in on that downfall. His evidence, by-elections in his own ward, where the EFF beat the ANC by over 900 votes. According to Malema, that's just the beginning.
And the GNU going back. Post-2026, do you see the GNU surviving? And what do you see the ANC's role in the future of South Africa now?
Well, the ANC is going to become very insignificant when we go forward with the political landscape of South Africa. Because if you observe what's happening now, these people are going to kill each other. The state of, when you are faced with danger, you close ranks and say, comrades, whatever differences we have, we need to close rank and focus on what is destroying the organization. And maybe it's good for all of us. Maybe the smaller they become, the better.
Malema didn't stop there. He believes that the ANC's decline will benefit both the EFF and Jacob Zuma's MK party. And here's the part that caught attention. He said that despite the clashes between EFF and MK, the two could actually govern together and do a better job than the current government of national unity. That's a bold statement.
But will the MK not benefit?
It will benefit.
Will you benefit?
We will benefit. Okay. We will benefit. I mean, in my ward, where there was by-elections, we hit the ANC by 900 votes, showing very clear that people are no longer interested.
Now, let's talk about the ANC's so-called renewal project. Malema says it's going nowhere. In fact, history backs him up. The renewal idea has been around since Thabo Mbeki days, but the ANC never implemented it. After crashing to just 40% in last year's national elections, the ANC decided to revive the idea, promising to root out corruption, enforce the step-aside rule, and lead a national dialogue.
MK benefit, well and good. And there are other parties that might be an irritation there and there, but when brought together, we constitute a proper government and we build South Africa with those who are willing to build South Africa.
But critics are not buying it. Thabo Mbeki himself walked away from the national dialogue, saying those claiming to fight corruption were actually there to steal.
The quality of the membership of the ANC is deteriorating.
We have been attracting into our ranks wrong people.
No, I think one of the things that is important when you are in leadership is to let go when there is a new leader. If you don't do that, there's always going to be confusion. The convention is not about us, it's about South Africans talking to one another.
Toko Sekgwale went even harder. He told Clement Manyathela on 702 that the ANC is like arsonists returning to the fire scene pretending to be firefighters. His words, not mine.
Renewal itself, is if people who are in charge of renewal, like I said, if the arsonists want to return as fire brigade leaders, which is what we must be careful about. This
isn't that the case of the dialogue?
Yes,
arsonists
absolutely
are returning to the crime scene as the fire brigade team.
Yes, from the tattered clothes of the one who started the fire last night, returning dressed up in the bright and flashy uniforms of fire brigade people. So we've got to be very careful that this dialogue must not be led by people who, in the first place, are responsible for the causality of the problems. So that's what I'm saying to Brigadier Abam. Otherwise,
Tokyo Sekgwale also pointed to what many South Africans feel, the arrogance of the ANC. Instead of serving the people, they act like bosses of the public.
People, since then, a lot of people, it has become commonplace today, seem to forget that you're a servant of the people. You're not a boss. So we come in, I'm the boss, I'm in charge. Somehow this thing got lost. We've got to go back to basics. And the spade must be called a spade. The president must crack the whip. Okay, must crack, I repeat. The president must crack the whip. You know why they call him spineless? Why they call him names? He's not that. But they call you names because you don't act. Crack the whip, do the right thing at all times. So you can't have a minister, and I didn't come here to talk about that, but I had the emotions when I was in the car, behaving like that. Parliament is where you account.
And yet, ANC Secretary General Fikile Mbalula remains confident. He insists the ANC will bounce back, saying the 2024 results were just a wake-up call.
And I think, to strike a personal note, I wouldn't want to be part of people who are going to work for the destabilization of the ANC. I want to contribute in the ANC in this position to gather good fortunes for the ANC. And when I leave, I must say, at some point we're at 40%. We brought the ANC back. And we came in a difficult time, and we managed to fight back. And that fight back is now. And I think that's the legacy I want to contribute to. Not the legacy that we came, it was 40%, it went further down, it never came back. I think that's when, even if I die, I think I will be spooking for the rest of my life, because look, this would have been the mess we have left behind. I see an opportunity out of this, that the movement will rise, because now we are wide awake. We know that certain things can happen. The same as when Tshwane was going and members of the ANC said no Sputla, no, and all of that, and it happened. And where are we today? We are languishing there in opposition benches and all of that. So we will get out of this. It's a setback, significant setback, which gave us an opportunity to still implement our programs and social transformation decisively and get back in a big way. But it's not a given. How we conduct ourselves, and as I conclude, how we conduct ourselves when we are faced with a calamity like this, I characterize it as a calamity. Everybody expected that in a couple of months they would have forgotten about this. They will just be thinking about who becomes a leader, because that communicates a message to society that these people don't care. Okay. They don't care. They are just thinking about themselves and positions. South Africans are tired. Are tired about political party that think of itself and does not think about their future. And immediately, even when they teach us a lesson through an election, it's as though we don't listen. So they will go, these people. They will say that, no, we've got options, let's go. Leave the ANC, is dead, it will never come back, let's go. And I believe the General Council must serve the purpose of intensifying revitalization. The 6 days NEC meeting is going to give us a good sense of what happened, a good cold shower, and then a dipstick, and at the same time prepare us for battles ahead. And my job with the collective I work with here is to ensure that we drive the center, and that's what we're going to do.
So here's the big question. Will the ANC succeed in renewing itself? Or is Malema right that the ANC is heading straight for irrelevance while the EFF and MK rise? That's the breakdown from Heads Up SA. What do you think? Is the ANC finished? Or can they still bounce back? Drop your thoughts in the comments. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and we will keep giving you the sharpest political breakdowns in Mzansi. Until next time, keep your heads up, SA.